I have a story for you all today. Do I have a story for you all today? Yes. Yes. Poopsy the Killer 2. Poop Tooie. It was night. A killer in a white hoodie, who was also called Jeff, walked down the road. It was Jeff the Killer. Fantastic start. As he walked, he saw a girl with blue hair leaning on a wall. Another victim. He smiled as he approached her. This was no ordinary girl, though. This was Poopsy, a serial killer with a special mind and supernatural powers. Poopsy shot back into a karate stance and swung around and kicked the knife out of Jeff's hands. "Ha!" laughed Jeff. "I analyze situations well, and so I know that I can just pick that knife back up." Suddenly, Poopsy went bright red. He was just like her, but not that much like her, because Poopsy was really unique and original, and definitely not influenced in any way by Jeff. Okay, this is a joke story, but I love it. "I can't kill one of my own," said Poopsy, as she rested her hand on Jeff's shoulder. "The name's Poopsy." Jeff's cheeks went red and he blushed back. "I'm Jeff." "Well, Jeff, nice to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go. I've got a note to head to an abandoned building." Jeff scoffed as he strutted up to Poopsy whilst clicking his fingers like a bad boy. "Come on, sugar. You'll need some help, and I got the goods." Jeff flexed, causing Poopsy to blush. "Too bad, little boy. I work alone." She smiled as she walked without him. Poopsy had such a special mind that she saw things differently to others. This made it hard to relate, as Poopsy was just too unique and different for the outside world. She had to work alone. For now, ... Poopsy put her headphones on and listened to sad music as it rained. She was once a normal girl. She was once normal girl, now killer because she was bullied and led down dark path. Poopsy looked at the note she had. There was a picture of a masked girl on it. The mask was dark and looked like a mask a killer would wear on their face. It made Poopsy cautious, but she knew the people needed her. Poopsy was a killer, but only killed the bad people, but nobody else knew that. Oh, of course, you know, the psychopaths, they only kill the bad people. Everyone think Poopsy is evil and bad little chick, but really she is helping them. She is a hero in disguise. Suddenly, masked girl jumped down from rooftop. She was wearing a trench coat and didn't walk very well. "Looks like I have a visitor," said Poopsy. "No, not a visitor. This is not your house," said the masked girl. "Actually, the outside world is my home," said Poopsy. "I am not a normal girl like other girls. I am a dark killer." The masked girl shed a tear. "Well, I'll see you around," she said, and she ran away. Poopsy watched her run like a crazy man. "Nobody around here stays for long." She sighed as she followed to the abandoned building. Poopsy recognized the masked girl from the posters around the city. The city was covered in wanted posters, with a picture of her mask because she was stealing tubs of meat from all the butchers in the city. She was wanted dead or alive. Poopsy knew she could easily bring her in, but the justice system wanted Poopsy too, and she didn't want to work with them. She was a black sheep and had to protect her fellow people. Poopsy did not want to think about it. She was so alone, and it made her cry. 3 tears came down from each of her beautiful eyes, and she ran, oh how she ran, into the night to forget her troubles. As she ran, an old man looked out of his window and saw her run past. "You can't run from your problems forever, Poopsy," he shouted out her. Poopsy hadn't been the same since her boyfriend Grubbs, oh man, not Grubbs, died in a tragic accident. Grubbs was a nice boy and had a bike, and Poopsy missed him more every day. As Poopsy approached the abandoned building, she got chills down her back. She walked inside and suddenly the door shut behind her and locked. Poopsy jumped up. Have I been bamboozled? She asked in shock. She turned around and saw the masked girl standing in the room. Ah, dear Poopsie, such a foolish girl, always putting others before herself, because Poopsie is just so perfect, isn't she? The girl said. Poopsie squinted as she looked at the mask. It looked like an old scary mask, and it scared even Poopsie, who was the bravest girl. Identify yourself! Shouted Poopsie like a medic.